What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the 6th episode of this Cities Skyline Let's Play. Got a little tongue-tied there. In today's episode, we're just gonna go ahead and get it rolling. Believe we were gonna start off with working on some of these traffic issues that we're experiencing in the industrial area. So this is moving pretty good here. I believe we worked on this last time. Once again, we're using the Traffic Manager President Edition mod. Sitting right up here. This is a really great mod. You could almost say it's borderline essential for this game to effectively manage your traffic here. Otherwise, the game just starts to really bog down once your city grows up in population quite a bit. But I believe last episode we were seeing quite a bit of traffic coming off of the main highway here, getting clogged up right in this intersection. This intersection is going to be a very busy intersection once we get our commercial area built up. This intersection here is also a very busy intersection at the moment. So we're gonna start today off by kind of working on that, trying to figure things out, kind of talk about traffic flow and maybe how we can make it work just a little bit more efficiently. So the first thing that I'm noticing here is you see all these people walking through here. We have a lot. I mean, look at them all. We have a lot of people that are commuting to work. And you'll find that a lot of people actually really love to walk to work. They like to walk to work. They like to walk to where they're, buying their stuff instead of driving, because it's just everything's so close right now in our city. So what we can do to kind of alleviate the traffic here, first things first, is if we head over to the landscaping tab here, under the paths, we can actually do walkways for our people to go through. It's gonna be a little janky. If I can do it right, that'd be awesome. Alright. Let's see here. That is what we want right there. Or do we? I would be okay with it going like so. Perfect. So all we're doing here is we're basically running a path across these busy intersections. Now, the reason we're doing it like this, if I can get this to connect anywhere, right there will work. We did kind of lose some of our industrial buildings here. That's not really a huge issue. Because what we'll start to see is whenever I make it using the handy little junction restrictions tool here, you can click on a junction, and I can say pedestrians are no longer allowed to cross here. We're going to do the same thing here. So they're going to start using our pathway to walk across, which is very handy. And we'll probably have to end up putting one up here for all the people that want to walk up across here. And in fact, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to do the exact same thing to where we will elevate. And basically the shortest path that we can get is going to go across. And the shortest path, once again, that we can get. However that's going to work out. Looks like that's how it wants to be. Perfect. Looks a little off, but I'm not too worried. This road, since it's a curved road, it's kind of hard to get these to snap where they really should be. And once again, we're going to use the junction restrictions tool. And we're going to say, you can't walk across the road here, guys. You just can't do that. And same there. So now they're forced to use our bridge here. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I just misclicked there. Alright, so now that we've kind of eliminated... we need to turn that off. Bam. Okay, perfect. So now the only way that they can walk is using this cross intersection here. But hopefully what we'll see is the people that want to be on this side of the street will just walk up and use this bridge to go across instead of crossing here. And to do that, we can just eliminate the pedestrian crossings there and there. So now we will have no more people crossing our road here, which is perfect. Since this is a low density street, we can see we do have the cars starting to really back up here. The easiest way we could do that is just upgrade this street. This is actually one of our very big, busy streets. And what I'm thinking we're going to end up doing here is we're going to choose this nice avenue with the bus and taxi lanes. And since it has the bus and taxi lanes, whenever we set up our public transportation, and we connect it up to the shopping district, it's going to hopefully make it to where our buses can travel a little quicker and encourage people to use them more. Now we have to figure out, so we're just going to go ahead and using the road upgrade tool, we'll just start here and we'll go all the way down. And why not? We'll just continue all the way down this stretch, except for right here. What do we got blocking? Something's already occupying this space, and I'm not too sure. It's got to be whatever this is right here. What are you? No? Firehouse. That's what it is. We're gonna just relocate that temporarily. Actually, can you stay there? Yeah, I think that'll stay just fine right there. We do have another issue with fires here. Do we have any fire trucks? I thought we had a police or a firehouse. Yeah, we got one right there. Where's our firemen at? There they are. Perfect. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Upgrading these roads. Got a little distracted. Alright, we got something. That's our factory and our landfill. So that's gonna have to stay like that. Unfortunately. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this road to a standard 6 issue, and that just eliminated our crossing. Great. Not at all what we wanted. And now we're gonna go ahead and just rebuild that up since it, for some reason, felt like deleting it. Not exactly as it was before, but it'll do. It's good enough. Alright, now, since we have all these intersections here, what are you? You are a garbage truck, okay. We do have all these intersections here, which is kind of an issue. Hey, look, that is what we're doing. Actually, that was just saying that all of these intersections that we have connecting here are creating an issue, and I agree. You can see our traffic's building up. Once we upgraded the roads, kind of made it move a little bit easier. But we're going to have to take care of that. We're going to fix that right now. Once again, using the traffic manager mod, we're going to come in here and using the lane selection tool, we're going to say that anyone on this right hand lane, you have to turn right. Anyone in this one, you can go straight. Oh, I'm sorry. You can go straight in your lane, and anyone who wants to use this right lane, you can either go straight ahead or turn. There's no other option. And for this lane, we will say, how do we want to do this? There's two ways we could do this. We can make this lane to where it can only turn, or we can make it to where it can only turn right. So either right or left. Looks like we're having an issue with crime, actually, so we're going to take a little side break here. And we really need to place that down there. I guess we do. I didn't think that would be an issue like that, but I guess it is. We're just going to take our 1-lane road here. Or, I'm sorry. 2-lane road, but it can only go one way. Upgrade it, just so our police coverage will expand down there once we plop this down. And I believe we talked about this before. You can see the area in which your new building is going to encompass by the little green indicators on the roads. So we'll go ahead and we'll just plot that down there. That should give me plenty of police coverage. Perfect. Alright, okay. I see the next area we're immediately going to hop on. This traffic can wait a minute. We need to keep this moving much quickly. Oh, it needs to be a lot more efficient. Alright, so you can see the issue here. They do have stoplights. And the stoplights kind of make it to where it's a little inconvenient. So we're just going to actually give the main road, the straightaway. You have full right-of-way all time. That has to yield. When you're coming off of the highway, you have to yield. And why are we allow this? Can you? That's another issue. Okay. So using our lane indicator mod, we're going to say that anyone coming off the highway, you just have to keep going straight. Doesn't matter which lane, you have to go. Hopefully that'll just keep that moving. this lane, you can either go straight or you can turn right. Either lane doesn't matter. Or you can also go straight. Okay. This intersection here. This is going to be a very busy intersection. It's always going to be congested. There's not really a whole lot we can do. You can see pedestrians crossing, so we might end up putting another pedestrian bridge, which I think is what we will go ahead and do here. This is going to be kind of dynamic, actually, the way we're going to have to end up doing this. You're going to go across, like so, and we're actually just going to extend straight from there over to there, and you can go down, and you can also go now. Okay, perfect. So now we can go with our junction tool again. We turn off the pedestrians using the crosswalks. There, and there. So no more people will be walking across this intersection, which means we can take out the traffic lights. We'll go ahead and give these 2 lanes the right of way, and these 2 lanes need to yield. So we can see pedestrians are using the bridge nicely. Hopefully what we'll see is these roads basically just are constantly moving. And that is exactly what we're seeing. We're starting to clear this traffic up. Perfect. Now we're seeing a large backup here. Okay. Yeah, we have an issue. Where are all these people wanting to go? All these people are just wanting to go home. We can solve this. We can solve this very, very simply. So all these people are just wanting to go home, mainly from the commercial area. What we can end up doing, because I do believe a lot of these are just, yeah. You can see all of them are just going to their residences. Where are you coming from? Oh, you're unemployed, so you're just driving home. So we're seeing a lot of people are just trying to get home. Now, there's a few ways we could go about this. I'm just thinking right now. We could. Do we have this zoned out? Obviously it's zoned, but it's zoned commercial. We have a few industrial. Okay. Decisions. I think what we're going to end up doing is still using the traffic manager mod. We're going to come in and we're going to actually just place some vehicle restrictions. So holding shift, we are going to zoom in and we're going to ban all residential traffic. So no more on this entire stretch of road, no more residential traffic. And we're going to do the exact same thing on all of these here. No residentials. Actually, we cannot do that. I did not think about that. If we ban it, people are not going to come to work. Okay, that makes it a little bit more tricky. Yeah, because if we ban all the vehicles, people aren't going to show up to work. They work in this area. They can't come to work. So we're just going to have to increase this traffic flow. And I think the way that we'll go about doing this is we're just going to run a few more main streets straight down. I think that'll be the easiest way. And please don't delete my road. Thank you. We'll go ahead, we'll slap that one up there. And then this one will go connect there. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Alright, so what we'll say here is you guys can go hold on, did I use the wrong road? 2-lane avenue, Executive I did. I used the wrong road. Rookie mistake. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Go ahead and upgrade these all to the right roads that we want. Awesome, okay. And we're gonna go ahead and turn off traffic lights here, here, and here. We are going to establish who has right-of-way. You have right-of-way there. And we really want this traffic to keep flowing here out of the industrial zone, so they will have right-of-way. You will have to yield. Okay. We're moving now. We're moving. That's great news. We might have to do something with this a little bit later. But for now, yeah, we're backing up here. The biggest issue with this game is people do not want to utilize both lanes in this game, which is kind of aggravating, but you can see all this traffic's in one line, but they're all wanting to make the left turn. Granted, this intersection, they can only make the left turn in the left lane, but this line here, most of these people are wanting to go straight, but you can go straight in either one of these. So what we'll say is, you guys here, you guys can get over, or you can stay. And same with you guys. And hopefully we'll see some of these guys start shifting out of the lane. It's definitely kind of tricky. They don't always want to do it. So what I end up saying is, basically, you guys are forced out of this lane. You have to turn. Yeah, go. Start moving. Start going, please, thank you. Alright, traffic here is manageable. We'll end up just incorporating another route to kind of bypass this intersection. This is going to always back up. When you have 4 roads that are extremely busy, obviously you have all the residential coming in from either this road or this road. All the commercial and industrial area that we have set up over here are coming out of this area. So we're still actually really backing up, mainly because of this intersection. So this intersection is a major, major issue with us. So how do we solve this? Well, we see a lot of the trucks are wanting to go through here, so we will, quite simply here, where's the highway? We're just going to introduce another off-ramp, so these guys can lane going to each direction. We want this one. We're going to introduce a new off-ramp from the highway here, so this isn't the only one to the industrial area. And I think we'll incorporate it. We're going to have to destroy some more buildings here, which just kind of suck, but such is life. Actually, we don't want to do that because I plan on getting rid of this landfill and the oil. The oil power station are going to have to move here. This is really... Yeah, you can see all the traffic backing up is really this intersection. This intersection is really moving now. These extra 2 lanes are really helping clear that up. And a lot of these guys are wanting to go home. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to branch off another highway intersection here. A little tricky on how it wants to get placed. How do we gotta do this? Alright. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back. That actually took quite a bit longer than expected. I'm still seeing a little bit of congestion here, but what I ended up doing here was we created a new off-ramp that leads more towards this lower district, because I found a lot of our traffic was getting congested off this one off-ramp, and we were backing up all the way through here. And most of it would end up coming down to where this 4-lane intersection was, and it would all come through here and want to turn and just basically do one big loop through. It was really starting to back up, and we're going to end up having to probably redo this road. Instead of having it come out on this side, we're going to loop it over and have it just come out on this side so it connects to this side and it doesn't stop the traffic going this way, basically. What we did end up doing is we kept the pedestrian bridges, had to rework them a little bit here, but we eliminated this little stretch of road that turned this into a 4-lane intersection, and we replaced this really busy 4-lane intersection with a roundabout. And we using the traffic manager mod, you can go in and we set all of our entrances and exits to the roundabout to where this roundabout will it'll really just keep flowing, and we edited the lanes to ensure that. So if you're in the roundabout and you want to just keep going, you have to use these 2 lanes right here, the pink and the green. But if you want to turn, you can only turn on all 4 of these turns in the right lane. So no matter what, this roundabout's going to keep flowing. It's just going to keep going, which is amazing for traffic. Roundabouts are extremely helpful, which is why I have the roundabout builders mod, which you can see right here, which is amazing to have. But whenever we come back, because I'm going to end the video here, we're just going to see primarily this lane here has been moved to where it no longer will exit here. It's going to loop around, that way we don't block this intersection and they can really keep free flowing and keep this intersection moving. Alrighty guys, that is it for today. Hope you guys learned a little bit about traffic. I know it took a lot longer for me to do this than I would have liked. I was hoping it would be as simple as placing in some giveaway signs, but it turned out being a little bit more complex to fix this issue. As you can see, the traffic issue here is no longer an issue. We don't have really any backups here. I need to go through and take out the stoplights here, and this will move a lot quicker, which is what we're just real quickly going to do as I'm wrapping this video up. And like I said, our traffic is definitely moving a lot more swifter, and especially this area. And oh man, big issue, we don't have any fire coverage up here. We need quick. We're going to place down actually the big firehouse, because we have absolutely 0 fire coverage up here. That's very important. Our forest area is burning to the ground. That's not good. But as you can see, we're moving better. Just this one road instead of having 15 different roads that were having issues. But that's going to be all for today, guys. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera, just kind of cleaning this up. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.